Hey folks, how you doing? I'm Pabs, a racing VTuber and artist, and today we're going to be playing some Viscera cleanup detail. Yeah, as you can see, I've got my my Space Marine helmet on. I've got a little mop here, over here. I pointed my head the wrong way on purpose. You can't prove that I didn't. Also, my mop is looking kind of small. Let me just there we go. There we go. You know, you have to make sure that the equipment that you use for deep cleaning jobs like this is the correct size, make, and hopefully stain resistant. Yeah, this is going to be a very gory game, but the good news is that none of the gore will be created by me, so it's probably going to be fine. You know, it's going to be chill, I think. Maybe. No promises. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I got some big announcements at the end of the stream, and let's get right to it, shall we? Bijou. Alright. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay. Sometimes I'm worried that, like, my overlay is too crowded, but then again, I remember that this is my house, so... Whoa, jeez, that's loud. I don't know if you guys... I know that didn't come through in OBS. Hang on. This is gonna be kind of loud. Alright, how loud is that exactly? I think that's a fine amount of loud. I feel like that's not too loud. Options. Whoa! Let's see. Window mode, that should be fine. Gamma, VSync, FOV. FOV. Yeah, let me adjust the FOV slider real quick. Huh. Wait, is my oh, there we go. Alright, bloom, motion... Take off motion blur, just make sure I can do that. Lens flare is fine. Audio, here we go. Master sound, let's put that a little bit lower. I could... Yeah, yeah, I feel like that should be probably good. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Maybe like that much. Technically, I've set it higher. I think we're just in a low point of the music. I think, like, the music is what's, like, loud for me. But I think that's just kind of a personal preference, so... Wait. Yeah, I think it should be fine like this. Is that too loud? Ah, that should be fine. I'm not gonna worry about this too much. Start assignment. Solo. Save file. None. Game type. Cleanup. Worksite. Athena's Wrath. Exterior access corridor, size medium, average length 1 hour and 30 minutes. Jeez. Oh wow, these are like lengthy. I had no idea these were that long. Whatever. Athena's Wrath seems like a good one to start off with. Game rules, disable sniffer. If checked, you will not be given the sniffer tool to aid you in finding areas of mess you might have missed. No, that's fine. Time limit? No. Footprint limit. Allows you to limit the creation of new footprint decals when they exceed a certain amount. The higher the setting, the larger of numbers of decals allowed. I think it's fine. Let's start our shifts, shall we? Name. Janitor. Well, that's not true. Age. I can't tell if that says 18 or 1A. I don't think you can see that. The company has got an easy assignment lined up for you here in this sector. Mutated vegetation, the focus of the facility that was being studied and biologically engineered in the Athena station, has escaped and wrought havoc upon the facility. You are to conduct yourself hastily and within company protocols as per your contract. Operations must be resumed within the facility as soon as possible, so you are to be thorough and professional, or prepare to face the full extent of the company's legal department. Well, that seems like a bit much. That feels like a bit much. I'm a janitor, man. I'm not gonna be like... This isn't gonna be like... Okay, so I think I can... Whoa! Yeah! Disrespect your surroundings! Hua! Shata! Anyway, whoa. Now it's gross. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hands off. Worst Fest 93. Ugh. Wait, what does that say? Republic Banana. Oh yeah, this game was made in the 2010s. Gideon Tripe. Huh. Is that like his name, or are we talking like, obviously I think Gideon might be his name, or is that the name of the organ? Like, what's happening here? I can't read that. That's like too far away. I think I saw Harvey and Wari play this game a little bit. So I kind of understand it in theory. I think I am supposed to put these bodies... Excuse me, sir. I think I need to put these in here. There you... Come on. Rest in peace, brother. Oh, that's a single part of the intestine. Man, they do not pay me... Ah! Fire containment. Oh, there we go. Okay. Man, they do not... I don't know what they're paying me. It's definitely not enough to be dealing with all this. Alright, come here, brother man. Got somewhere nice and cozy for you to chill out in. Okay. So we got the... I think this thing is the Sniffler. Okay. Objectives. Notes. Okay. Janitor, station engineer, close. Alright, that's not gonna tell us. Wait, what's this? Primary objective. Whoop. Ah! Damn it. No! Come on now. Stop it. Alright. Contain the botanical outbreak and find Dr. Baumgartner's research notes. Secondary objective, shoot up the place real good. We've been hired... Oh, this is... Okay, identification. Major Jaina Kerrigan. Major troublemaker, AO. We've been hired by a wealthy client to secure his investment in a certain project being conducted here at this research facility. You're to secure the area and locate what remains of Dr. Baumgartner. But more importantly, his research notes and any plant samples kept in storage. Okay, neat. Can I throw this in the air? Like I just don't care? Alright. Nice, more corpses. Always a good time when there's plenty of corpses to go. Oops. Nope. Oh man, I'm getting footprints like everywhere. I need like... Oh hey, bucket. Come here, you. Yeah, okay. Okay, and I'm not leaving any more tracks? Okay, good. Yeah. Oops. Oh no! Oh no! Man, I get the distinct impression that I'm not gonna be super great at this. Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Party rock is in the house tonight. Are you a human corpse? I think you are. I wonder what happens if I throw like a gas canister in there. I don't think this game has like game over, so to speak. What am I supposed to do with those dog tags anyway? Oh damn it, I've been tracking blood all over the floor. I do appreciate that, like, in the beginning they said that... Oh, hey. Herbert Fig. Arboriculturist. Arboriculturist. I'm trying to think of, like, a pun to mix that up with, but nothing's coming to mind just yet. Every day it's the same. More teeth, more teeth. I didn't take this assignment just so I could make mutated alien plant species. I had hoped to make new exotic forms of recreational bonsai. Cephalus fraxius. But all I seem to get funding for is more dangerous plant life, each one more deadly than the next. I'm putting in a petition to get a reassignment. Maybe I can get my old job back. Working with radioactive Brussels sprouts was safer than this shit. Hey, what's the name of the dog tag that I just picked up? Ooh. Looks like old Herbert's working with mutated Brussels sprouts in heaven now. Alright, give me a hand here. Okay. Yeah, I always knew Herbert was a real gutsy one. I mean, part of him landed all the way over here, so, like... It's not like you could say he wasn't. Alright, radioactive material. Okay, biohazard symbol. Biohazard symbol. Right, this isn't the radioactive material symbol, it's the biohazard symbol. Is this right? I think this is right. I think I'm doing the right thing. No, come back, I need you. Okay, this isn't working. Alley-oop. Alright. It's a shame there isn't a way to move faster. I know this is supposed to be... I know this is actually supposed to be like a very chill game, a very relaxing game, but I'm not... You know, sometimes you gotta move. A man's gotta move sometimes. What's this? Door control. Locked. 42069. Damn it. 0451. Nope. Wait, what's this? Gideon Tripe, sanitation trooper. There's some really weird shit going down. I'm not allowed in section 5, but whatever's going on in there is finding its way out. This morning, while doing my rounds, I discovered some freakish walking plant thing. I was shocked at first, but then I tried to get a closer look. Damn thing nearly tore my frickin' arm off. I thought it'd be better to kill the bastard and hide the evidence. If they know I know, they'll probably plant me. One of the puns that I'm the most proud of making on this channel, by the way, was in Disco Elysium when there was a twist where... Wait, what's this? Big banger. Come here. Alright, let's see if we can... wormhole boom. Oh, this is like... background music. Man, I am not very good at... Oh, there we go. I mean, what else have I got? How do I stop it? Oh, wait, no, hang on. Alright. They didn't have me at first, but now... Okay, I think I can get down to this. Alright, hang on. Wait, is this like copyrighted? Better not risk it, I think. Barney Cullum. Is that a Half-Life reference? I don't know if that's a Half-Life reference. Wait, do I need to throw these at the wall thing? At the door thing? Wait. No, I don't think that's what... I don't think that's it. Alright, what's this one? Toxic waste. Now, the question is, are these toxic waste barrels supposed to be here? Like, are they, like, set dressing and I'm supposed to leave them there, or am I supposed to, like, throw everything in the garbage? Because I'm down for that. Like, I'm down for throwing everything in the garbage. Okay, what do we got here? Height-assisted relocation mechanism. The harm. Harm. Oh, shoot. Did that go higher? Wait, can I climb these vines? No, that's wishful thinking on my part. Oh, hey! Lore. The chief has woken me up early today. Apparently, we've received a contract from a rich investor to work on a specialized specimen. Dr. Baumgartner tells me our client wants security plans for his arboreum, whatever that means. We've been trying to suppress the more primal habits in our other specimens, but in this case I believe the point is to not block them, but instead perhaps even cultivate them. I'd better go look for my acidity regulation suit exoskeleton again. Oh, that's... okay, clever. 3-point shot. What's this? Oh. Alright. Bam. Okay, where do I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, put the cans anywhere. Alright, hang on. I know exactly what to do with this guy. Come here. There we go. You know, I can't... Better than to... This way I only need to do, like, 3 trips max. Like, the other way I would have had to... Is it just me, or do these, like, gut bits look a little bit like a fucked up croissant? Really shouldn't be throwing them around like that. I feel like that's just gonna make more work for me. Okay, so this thing is definitely the thing that tells me, like, where the mess is. Alright, where's my... Damn! All the way up there? Alright, well... You know, I'm almost kind of impressed. Almost. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, wait, can I think I can refill this here. Yes. 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 What? Come on, monkeys at a typewriter. I'm gonna get this eventually. Oh, it just dispenses a new one. I thought it was like a water cooler type deal where you had to, like, okay. No, okay. Son of a bitch. Another! Alright. Easy does it. Easy does it. There's still some water in there, right? You're not gonna do me dirty like that, right? So it's gonna be one of those kind of days, huh? Okay. Easy. Easy. Yes! No. Yes! I am so good at cleaning. Fuck the world, honestly. Fuck everything. Okay. You're not gonna spill on me, right? You're not like those other weak links in your... Okay, fuck it. You know, what if I just filled this place with buckets? That'll get things clean, in a sense. Okay, set it down gently. Gently. Okay, good. Alright. That was... out of my way. That was way too much effort for something that should have taken like 5 seconds. Like, at most. Nope. There we go. Like, how many tries was that? Like, that is n minus 1 tries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 5 tries that it fucking took me to get this bucket. I think I'm just not cut out for domestic tasks and shit. You know, I need to level up my house husband skills. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's not that I'm not cut out for them, it's just that I need to step up my mop game. Cedric Bishop. That sounds like a private school almost kind of name. Cedric Bishop is the kind of person who you would expect to see it like if you hear the name Cedric Bishop, I imagine a dude that plays like polo. Mm-hmm. I am capable of being so normal with buckets and other devices. How do I get my hands out? Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Here we go. I swear to God, if I just spilled over the only bucket with water in it right now, I think I might really cry. How is there another oh, right, I threw it down here. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember this corpse being here. And unless we're in some kind of, like, fucking Gregor Samsa type situation where, like, I am both dead and alive simultaneously in a satire of corporate finance, I don't think that's supposed to happen normally. Normally. Okay. Oh, is this like a retinal scan kind of thing? I'm starting to think this isn't a retinal scan. For one thing, I'm not even using his retina. Okay, I'm just kind of making a mess now. I need to be more careful when I'm manhandling these dudes. Still, with the only bucket left, still, like, standing strong. Let's go. Yeah. My burdens are heavy, but I swear I swear to shoulder them. This is heavy work, but all it takes is a little bit of elbow grease. Alright, there we go. Seriously, the character that I'm like the janitor guy though must friggin' work out to be able to haul this many dead bodies. Like, do you know how much a body is supposed to weigh? It weighs as much as you do. And let me tell you, I'm imagining that that with all the PPE and everything that these lab nerds are wearing, they are dense. Yeah, so this guy must be on that friggin' must go to like CrossFit on the weekends. Yeah, it's always a fun, it's always a fun kind of experience when you're at a job interview and they ask you, can you lift a dead body? And you don't work for like the fire department or anything. Oh my god, why is this so bright? Please swipe your card and pull the crank. Attention, do not put gum on or around the device. Any and all perpetrators will be... Why is it so bright? It's like it's blinding me. Whatever. Has your janitorial work here met the requirements of the company as well as your own high personal standards? Oh, make your choice to exit. No, I'm not done yet. I was just checking the machine. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is like the clearing stage. All right. Do we have all the corpses down? Like, are all the corpses burned? Are all the bodies gone? Oh, damn it. All right. Skip around the puddles of blood. Yeah, like what would be in here anyway? Like pesticide, herbicide, human side. Like, obviously these dudes care a lot about plants, but I'm wondering how much they care about like their human personnel. Yeah, that's always a really funny idea where like like I've thought about like a Mad Max / Fallout type of like post-apocalyptic culture that respects plants so much that instead they're like they're on pure carnivore diets. Cans are combustible, I believe. Okay, Chinese takeout food containers are definitely combustible. Probably not great for the environment, but they're combustible. God, they're going to find so much slag at the bottom of that furnace once I'm done here. Alright. How much you guys want to bet I can make this shot? Alright. Kobe! You didn't see that. Alright. So, we know that the maximum distance isn't particularly far. Can I... Okay, we can definitely, like, get it from here. From around, like, this pylon right here next to all this blood. We can definitely get this. Alright? Alright. Watch this. No. It needs to be at a 45-degree angle. I know that that's like a law of physics that like shots get fired farthest when they're at a 45-degree angle. All right, 45-degree, go. Maybe a little bit higher. Like 50 degrees. No, that's just getting shorter. Okay, I need to step up just a little bit more. Alright, if I don't make this shot, I have dishonored my ninja clan. And so, shame falls upon us all. Okay, one more time. Come on. Come on, I bet I can do this. I got this. Alright? You can do this, motherfucker. You can do this! Kobe! Yeah! Okay. That is a lot of footprints. Good thing I don't have to clean them up. Wait, no, yes I do. Well, the sacrifices you make for your art are what define you as a human. I wonder what the best, like... I'm definitely not doing this the most efficient way that I could be. Ugh. Yeah, I was saying, I'm definitely not doing this the most efficient way it could be, because I imagine the most efficient way is step 1, dispose of the bodies. Adam Halfjorn. Well, where's the other half? Oh, wait, no, this was one of those dudes that got bisected, huh? Let me in. Let me in! Whatever. I bet what's behind the door isn't even that cool anyway. No, that's not gonna work. I'm pretty sure you can't, like, apply negging to a locked door to make it open. I'm pretty sure there's, like, some kind of ontological missing link between point A and point B there. Very, very soppy. Very soppy sounds there. This dude got fucked all the way up. Gee, did he fall through the roof? Wait, what's this? What a load. Disposal bins. Oh, we got disposal bins. Wait. Hang on. So if I, like, hang on. So if I, like, put this... If I put the... Okay, what else is in here? If I put these in here, then carry this through here... Can I, like... Come on, bud. Do my bidding. Come on. No, that's not gonna work. Which ones are the disposal bins? Can I just, like, stuff them in here? Where's the on button? Excuse me, coming through. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I gotcha. So now that I have these in here, can I... Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, coming through. Excuse me. You throw the stuff you want to get rid of in the incinerator a little further down. Oh. Huh. What do I use this thing for, then? Besides making fun collision noises. Also, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Electrical Dreams? Okay. Alright, we gotta angle this just right. That just makes more bins? Oh, and then we can throw these in here. Sometimes it spits out body parts. I don't have questions about that, I don't think. Yes! Haha! Efficiency! I say, yes, I have tracked blood I think I've done I think I've done most of, like, I think more square inches of this place are now a mess after I've arrived than when I came in. I am such a good janitor. Also, there's places to stack up the barrels and crates. Oh. Aha. Attention. All personnel are advised to avoid contact with any and all identified and unidentified life forms and or specimens hitherto unclassified or undisclosed by science personnel. Do not, on alarm, approach or look at aforementioned entities. They really wanted to. They really are just saying, you do not see this shit. You do not see it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah. This is the first time I'm playing this game, so I'm very lost sometimes. I managed to get like a can into the incinerator from like the 3-point line the other time though, so I think I'm doing pretty great at this game. I may not have achieved the objectives of the game, but I definitely won the game, so to speak. Oh man, this changes everything though. You go in the box. And you go in the box. It's a fun game. I could definitely see like how it could be like meditative. But yeah, I'm having a great time just goofing around. Like, there was a very, very, very special time in between like 2010 and 2019, I'm gonna say. Like, there was like a 10-year period. In the 2010s, there was like a very distinct type of physics in games where like you could like feel everything just kind of like wiggling around in there. And I didn't know that I was nostalgic for that until I like, it's fire, hot. Let's try that again, shall we? Alright. Behave in there. Okay. Stack up the boxes, huh? Classified life forms have escaped containment. All security teams to Section 5. All other personnel are to vacate the area immediately. Athena Station. I should probably start getting rid of some of these buckets, huh? Like, I 3D printed a lot of those little suckers. It's also in true dumb-ass fashion, as I have figured out how to die in the game. You come back and clean up your body! There's something... Okay, that is actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what's the idea of manhandling half a guy? Oh shoot, I forgot to leave this open. Excuse me. Alright, I missed a shot, that's fine. But yeah, no, I do imagine you can get up to some absolutely wacky stuff in this game. This feels like it's very amenable to that. Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Do the incinerator. Oh shit, that guy's ass is on fire now. My one friend beat me to death with a mop, too. Damn. I don't know, you couldn't really call that a sweep, could you? What's this? No, I'm not. I wanted to read the lore. Man, working this place is really weird. Each day a different camera goes down because some good-for-nothing fungus eats through the wires. When it's not fungus, it's walking plants with teeth. I'm not even sure what I'm guarding. It's not like I'm allowed to put these plants out to seed, if you catch my drift. Management, as well as the scientists, keep asking me to just leave the freaky things alone. They've already got all the security they could ever need, if you ask me. That's great, man. I'm gonna make sure your family never sees the last thing you wrote. As a professional courtesy. Alright. A lot of red croissants here. Gonna need a few bins for this sucker. I do also like the fact that, like, you just punch this machine to get it working. I like that detail. Our protagonist is like a Fonzie type dude who just like smacks everything to get it to work. Ah no, shotgun shell, come back! Alright. There we go. Look at that. True professional competence and quality of labor. I am so good at being a janitor, I say, as I track so much blood through the entire station. Like I said, I'm not sure, like... I think there's more blood in this station now than when I came in. When you find the USB drives, you take them to the punch-out machine, and for bonus points you can send letters to the family when you're done. Ooh... Is that what you're supposed to do with them? Oops. That's really bad. I didn't know that you could do that. It's not a big deal if you don't. Yeah, but like, now I feel bad. I was just like throwing them in there, making jokes about how bisected the guy was called like Eric Half Yorson. And now their families are never going to see the body. Oh well, what can you do? That's show business. Alright, watch me make this shot. Damn it, the biohazard thing blocked it. I definitely did not miss. Alright, hang on, let me... Yeah! Oh, hello. Aw, this thing's also gross now. Alright, so push room. Push room, I imagine, is good for pushing things. Pata! 4. Yeah! Wait, can I achieve locomotion with these suckers? I think I can. Ladies and gentlemen, call me Ford the way I'm pioneering vehicles. Somehow I think this is faster than walking. Hey, it's getting really toasty. Oh my god, can I like launch myself into the incinerator on accident? Please tell me I can launch myself into the incinerator on accident. Come on. Come on, we're so close. I can feel it. I can feel the sizzle. Alright, that's not... I don't think that's gonna work. I'm sure this is fine. Listen, it's not a big deal of the environmental... Nice cleaning gear. Thank you, Corgi. How you doing? Alright, I bet I can make this trick shot from all the way... Wait, how far can I throw this thing? Oh, not far at all. Yeah, I'm not making a trick shot with this thing. Unless... Alright, hang on. Alright, no. I need to, like, line this up proper. I need to do, like, a proper jump. Doing okay, except for the fact that I was playing Genshin earlier. Small sacrifices. I salute for God bless our troops. God. People who play gacha games and for, like, the thing is, right, I appreciate when other people play gacha games, because then they find out all the good stuff that's in there, and I don't have to play them myself. Like, that I found has been the secret to my happiness. Like, when I quit Arknights, when I quit Fate Grand Order, that's what I found made me happiest. So thank you so much for your sacrifices. Anyway, I'm having fun cleaning up the space station and making a mess of it at the same time. There are gacha games I enjoy, but Genshin is not one of them. I'm doing it because I'm getting paid? Whoa, that was some physics stuff right there. I'm doing... I only played the gacha for the money. I was only ever in it for the money. That's such a funny thing to say about playing a gacha game. God. Now I'm imagining like a film noir type like edit of some dude who was just like playing, I don't know, friggin' World Flipper. Okay, I think I'm just making this mop more gross. I think it's time to retire this sucker. Wait, huh? Okay, I dumped the water like a bunch of times before. Yeah, I'm being completely serious. You wouldn't think playing a gambling addiction creator would make you money, but Anyway, I just made a huge mess, but it's fine because I can literally mop it up later. Bye-bye, bucket. Worry not, your family shall soon be along to join you. But yeah, I know a while back, like, a bunch of people were playing that other MiHoYo game, like Tower of Fantasy or something like that. Like, it was super popular because of, like, character creator or something. And then literally, like, it had, like, I like, saw all these tweets about people playing it for, like, one day, and then I never saw anything about it ever again. That's, like, the ideal situation, because, like, this is a bucket. Dear God. There's more. No. That's such a fun. God, expiration date is so important. Oh yeah, it ripped animation straight from Genshin. I think people only downloaded it for the character creator. God, I love games that are... I love it when media just has like a nothing shelf life. I know it's like a problem. Like, it is a problem that these days, like, things are created and consumed in literally the span of a week these days. But I do have a soft spot for things that have like zero cultural impact. Like, I'm not gonna watch the new Avatar film, but I appreciate what it did for the world back in 2010. It's a problem with actual art, but when it comes to gacha, I think it's funny. That is my thoughts. Son of a bitch! My bucket! God. I am just not good with buckets, I don't think. You know, I feel like maybe it's because like I'm a bag of rice and they are buckets of water. I feel like maybe there's some kind of karmic like antagonism going on there almost. Like it's cosmically just not meant to be. Alright, here we go. You're flying too close to the sun. There's an achievement for knocking over a number of dirty buckets. God, completionist brain hemisphere says try and go for that, but realistic brain hemisphere says that's going to be so annoying to try and do. You know, I might actually just accomplish it on like accident though. I thought smacking it would make it clean faster. God, I'm so good at my job. I am a... Wasn't there like that one motivational book, like highly paid expert going around back in the day? I feel like that's like the opposite of what I am. I'm a low paid incompetent. At least insofar as it comes to cleaning. I swear to God I'm good at my actual job, I'm just not good at video games sometimes. I wonder if you could make... I wonder if, like, you were so inclined, you could make, like, a giant dick on the floor. Is your actual job cleaning, too? No. I work one of them white-collar things. It's going pretty well, surprisingly enough. I'm starting up some new projects soon, which are going to be very interesting. And I'm probably going to panic at least a little bit at first, but I'm confident that I'll be able to handle it eventually. There's also an achievement for getting fired. Baby girl, that's not an achievement. That's called filing for unemployment. Oh, hey, free croissant. Alright, here we go. Alright. So... Okay. Interesting. So we can like push the bullets into like whoop. I wonder if we could almost like work with the like boxes here as a dust fan. What, a huge mess? Where? I don't see a big mess anywhere here. No, sir. And once again, God pisses in my cereal. Man, why are those even in there? Like, who, like, what a fucking jokester back in like Space Temp Corporation is like backlogging. This is like the equivalent of filling somebody's gas tank with sugar, but like worse because a corpse is involved. I didn't mean to press that button, and I think I lost a leg. Where did it go? Here, leggy. ¿Dónde estás? Michu. Okay, I lost the leg. I don't know where it fucking went. I don't know where that leg went. Oh, hey, free... Alright. Do you think the leg is going to walk back to you? I hope not. It's probably gonna kick my ass then. And, you know, I'd hate to taste the agony of defeat. Alright, come on. Come on, baby. Big money, no body parts. God fucking damn it! I swear to God, if you piss out more body parts, I'm gonna kick your ass. No! Is it just gonna keep doing this? Oh no, there we go. Cool. That's great, man. I'm glad you don't infinitely spit out body parts. That would have been a very weird experience. Alright. It just wanted to give you a leg up. Yeah, I'm gonna need some serious help if I plan to go toe-to-toe with this mess. Biohazard, yeah, it sure is, huh? Alright. I'm already making kind of a mess of this place, so a little more probably isn't going to do much. I don't think. We could call it like a paint renovation. You know, they'll come back and be like, hey, were our floors always bright red and smelling kind of funky? And we'll be like, yeah, stop asking so many questions. I like that I tried to use a push broom when this is literally so much more efficient. Okay, here we go. So many, like, gross wet sounds. It's really bad. Good thing I can use my telekinetic powers to just, like, grab these without actually touching them. This would be even worse if I didn't have my awesome telekinetic powers that I've always had. Fuck the world, honestly. Hour and a half my ass. This is gonna take me like forever. Alright. We gotta fit it diagonally because, you know, a squared plus b squared. I know the Pythagoras theorem. I know that the widest space, but wait, no, hang on. This is a perfect square, so like it would just be the same. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Wait, no, it would still be longer then. Okay, I gotta go back to like middle school math or some shit. I used to be able to do the Pythagorean theorem like nobody's business. That's for triangles, bro. Squares are just two triangles, is the thing. Like, if this is if this biohazard bin that we have before us is a square, that means you could bisect it and make a triangle. So you could still find out the diameter. But you are right that it is for triangles. Like, I'm using it on a square, but it is very much for triangles, that theorem. I don't think explicitly it won't work on the square. But that's the beauty of mathematics. God. I'm gonna sound like a fucking freak for asking this, but is it just me or is there something weirdly intimate about being disposed of in the same biohazard bin? Like, I feel like now I made these guys besties in the afterlife. You know, If my viscera touch Pabs, yeah, huh? What's up? Man, this thing feels kind of heavy. I bet that's gonna take a while to burn. I hold you in high esteem, but that did make you sound like a freak. I will not lie. That's fair. No, I understand. That's understandable. But yeah, I'm making it a rule now that if dudes viscera touch after they die, then they're besties in the afterlife. I guarantee you that some dude in ancient Greece probably had that same thought like 50 million years ago. It's nice to know that you held me in high esteem, at least for a little bit. Tom Wankopoulos? Man, they could really call this dude Tom Wankopoulos. Alright. You said that I could... Oh, here we go. Action. Do not... Okay, activate. Cultivating the acorns of science. I'm not done yet. Alright, here we go. Bucket down. Alright. If that were my last name, I'd kill myself before whatever that was could maul me and make the cleanup detail laugh at my stupid ass name. Oh my fucking god, I just had the worst idea. God, you know how like there's those like nurses on TikTok that make fun of their patients? I would rise up as a ghost from the afterlife if the visitor cleanup detail guy was like made a TikTok laughing at my name. I would hate that so much. God, this really would be the perfect career to do that though, right? Like, you know, you get the shock value engagement, you get like the behind the scenes kind of appeal. I could see that definitely being like a subgenre, and I hate myself for conceptualizing that. What is, oh, okay, who's this one? Gideon Tripe. Yeah, Gideon's all tripe now. Well, no. Soon he'll have to change his name to Gideon Ash. Exactly, you got it. Alright, and you go. This can't stop me because I can't read. Fuck all knowledge and ideas. Alright, here we go. Is that all the corpses? I feel like I missed one. I feel like I missed at least one corpse somewhere around here. I definitely missed at least one corpse somewhere around here. Should probably stop making so many tracks in the blood. That's a whole lot of words too, man. Too bad I ain't reading, man. Yeah. Listen, as a rule of thumb, if your post-apocalyptic diary entry is more than 200 words, I'm not reading that shit. Good luck to you, but I'm not reading all that. If you're like world building after post death message is longer than a tweet, then good luck to you, but I'm not reading all that. That's a joke. I actually do like, you know, like lore and everything in video games. I do actually like that sort of thing. What's this guy? Rod Spade. Alright, I can't make fun of that. That's actually a pretty sick name. Rod Spade. That's almost like a Dick Tracy kind of name, you know? It sounds like it's supposed to be like some kind of like innuendo, but it's really not. They really had a dude running around in the 1940s called Dick Tracy, huh? I found a Jim Hopper. Me too. People make fun of Bethesda computer entries, but I love finding those. Yeah, right? Like, this is not the incinerator. I actually really enjoyed them. I liked, like, the dark humor in them a lot of the time. I found them to be, like... you know how, like, a bunch of people were, like, doing that Dracula Daily thing a while back? I don't know if they're still doing that. They probably are. It's just been a while. But, like... I remember when Dracula Daily was, like, really popular, people were talking about, like, I am. Hey, great. It's good to know that that's still, like, popular. I'm making so many footprints. Anyway, I remember when Dracula Daily was around, a lot of, like, people were like, it was like that, what do you call it, like, irony? It ends in November. Oh, that's cool. What's it called? Like, dramatic irony. Right. The dramatic irony of knowing that Dracula is, you know, a complete, yeah, dramatic irony. That's the one. Yeah, it's the dramatic irony of, like, knowing that Dracula is just the most normal guy in all of Transylvania. You know, there's nothing wrong with Dracula, I don't think. I think, like, that's just a normal dude to me. You know, I think that's a normal guy. You know, as somebody who's been in the most normal guy on Earth competition 3 times running, I've seen him in there. He's a real contender. But yeah, anyway, the dramatic irony of knowing that Dracula is Dracula, and the dude in the book not knowing that Dracula is Dracula. I feel like a lot of it is the kind of, like, same feeling as that. Like, you know, like, you are perfectly aware of all the fucked up stuff that's gonna end, that whatever, like, you know that they're not gonna live, you know that they're not going to, like, have a great ending. But it's also really funny when it's, like, particularly in, like, Old World Blues. I remember that DLC, you know, I really like that on DLC because it's very funny, but a lot of that DLC was just, like, dudes, like, diary entry number 1 is fucking around, and diary entry number 2 is fucking around even more, and then the diary entry number 3 is finding out. God, yeah, I have to play Fallout New Vegas one of these days on stream, because that is one of my favorite video games. And I would love to do an unarmed playthrough of it. But the issue is, right, like, one, I've played that game so many times, I feel like unless I'm relying on, like, something like a, you know, like one of those randomizers or something, it's not going to be as entertaining, because I remember that a problem that I had during my Fallout 1 playthrough is that while, yes, I could make funny jokes about everything going on in that game, a lot of it was just me going like, oh yeah, you're gonna want to do this, because, like, I already knew the answer to literally everything. It's like taking an exam after, you know, it's like taking an exam the second time, except none of the answers have changed, so you can just memorize the exam the first time. You know, it doesn't have, like, the thrill of it. Which isn't necessarily, like, crucial. It's not like the stream will fall apart without it, but I'm just, like, trying to figure out a way to make New Vegas new for me as well, because I feel like that will just massively increase my enjoyment of the playthrough as well. Okay, more cans. I should make it. Come on, big money, no corsets. Yes! Yeah, I got it. That's the only reason I've not played it on stream, right? You could try doing a survival run. I mean, I could, but that would mean I would have to do a survival run. I do remember there was that one dude who played New Vegas without killing anybody. I remember that was impressive. There was also a dude who, I think the same dude, actually. It wasn't a different dude, it was the same dude. Also did a playthrough where he couldn't heal at all. That guy was such a baller for doing that, honestly. Yeah, look it up. Like, there is a playthrough of New Vegas where, like, he doesn't kill anybody, and he did another one where he also doesn't heal ever. And I think he does, like, all the DLC and everything too, and it's incredible. Yeah, that guy was an absolute baller. Alright. I can't talk about New Vegas on stream, or else I want to start playing New Vegas. And while I would love nothing more than to have fun cowboy adventures where I punch things with a shotgun strapped to my wrist, I have to recognize that the current amount of things on my plate will not allow for such frivolities. Me with Yakuza. That's another game I gotta play. I gotta play Yakuza 0. Dr. Baumgartner. Oh, hey! This is the person who was, like, supposed to be, like, the evil scientist here. Our research has been going well. I now believe we can successfully isolate the plant life from its soil, and they will naturally walk until they find some on their own. It is my hope that we will be able to market sentient plants as a user-friendly alternative to traditional potting. With our plants, people won't need to care for them, as the plants will care for themselves. We may even be able to market the little fellas as family companions. The Braxius botanicus mutilus, for example, is particularly frisky and sociable. With your taste, you'd love it. Yeah, I do have Yakuza 0, but I'm worried about like the length of that playthrough. But like, I would absolutely be interested in trying out Yakuza for a couple of streams. I should try and schedule that in. Lead botanist, Dr. Bumgardner. Alas, her ass is now grass. Good night, sweet. Good. That is always so sad when like the sign. That's why Otacon as a character gets me so much, because like he was just a dude who wanted to do fun little science things, and then they turned it into an intercontinental ballistic missile. It depends on how much time you'd spend on side quests. The thing is, I know the kind of side quests that are in Yakuza games, and I would want to do every single one of them. I mean, I could do them in my own time, but like, it's something to think about. I have been meaning to do more, you know, to challenge myself to do more long-form playthroughs of stuff. Oh. Minigames as well. Okay, yeah, I think if I cut out the minigames, I should be fine. Because I remember I used to watch this dude on YouTube. I used to watch a YouTuber who did these like hour-long episodes. Honestly, that's half the fun of seeing people stream it, so if you want to do that shit on stream, go for it. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is to just not think too hard about it and just do it. I think that's the case with a lot of stuff that I want to stream. Just like stop thinking about like how it's going to be in the future and just try to focus on the now. Alley-oop. Because like, you know, I have this list, right? I keep a list of games that I want to stream, and it is a very long list. And going into it, what I used to do, and what I still do, to kind of estimate whether or not I should do a full-length playthrough of it, is actually look it up on howlongtobeat.com. I will look up how long the game... Anyway, I'll look up the game on howlongtobeat.com, and I will see, you know, the kind of estimated hour length of a playthrough. You know, maybe not a completionist playthrough, certainly, but a playthrough of it. And if it's like 10, like if it's like 15 or more hours, I'm like, that's like 5 streams that I would... This thing too? Come on! This isn't even like a chunk of meat, it's just like a very bloody potato. Well, making tater tots. Making hash browns in here. Anyway, no, not again. But yeah. I'm making fucking macaroni and cheese, and nobody can stop me! Where did that audio even come from? I remember seeing it like twice, particularly on like a Deltarune shitpost, and then never hearing about it ever again. I do wonder where that audio came from. It was from a Vine, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. God, I feel like I need to make like a Vine edit of myself, like yelling out that like, I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Vine. Well, the good news is that that one was practically still full of water, so it didn't even really make a mess. Wait, apparently I can get an achievement by burning the jukebox. Alright, what the heck? Let's do this little bit of disco demolition night. The Big Banger. Honestly, this is a pretty sweet set of stereo equipment. Into the fires of Tartarus with ye. Alright. Okay, we've got most of the stuff here. Alright. We need to like work in almost like a like circular pattern. You know, like we need to you know how like in the olden days they would try to hunt people down by like fanning out from in a circle across a I don't actually know if that's true. Like I'm thinking about like I'm thinking very specifically of this one D&D podcast I remember listening to where like they were trying to hunt this guy down. So basically what they did is that they apparently, like, he could have teleported anywhere within like 5 miles, so they literally wanted to walk like a mile in a circle, then 2 miles in a circle, then 3 miles in a circle until they eventually found the punk. Because that was the only way that they'd be certain to know. But like then he could just like keep getting away. Like he only needs to go in one direction, and you're gonna go in like 5 different directions. Come on, please don't spill. Yes, I'm getting better at this. That's insane. Yeah, it's insane, and it wouldn't have worked. You know, I feel like there's a very clear distinction between insane plans that work and insane plans that just really wouldn't work. Like, there's a difference between absurdity and just, like, doing something useless. Not everything that is absurd is useless, but everything that is useless is absurd. Come on. Come on, I know you can clean this up. Put your back into it. Come on. Oh, spoken like no Oda Nobunaga. Sometimes you just gotta get a little silly. Huh. I wonder if, like, putting something full of water in there is a bad idea. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. I mean, considering the amount of ash we've got in there, you could kind of... Alright, this is going to be very dark, but theoretically speaking, if by the end of the shift that thing is full of ash, and, you know, you just so happen to have a bucket of water on you, you could make some pretty strong lye out of it, and then you could just make soap out of that. You know, I'm not approaching this from an ethical standpoint, I'm approaching it from a sustainability standpoint. Speaking of sustainability, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't know how many more bucket spillages I can take. I think I might really lose it on the next one. Yeah. How I feel like that's almost going to be like on an Instagram post. Like, how are you going to call yourself how are you going to say that you have a sustainable lifestyle when I can't fucking stand your ass? I feel like that's going to be on like a Facebook Minions meme. Do not spill this bucket. All right. We have gained an understanding. Yeah, I gotta keep the bucket area clean, or else everything is just very well and truly fucked. Because, you know, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna clear one spot, but I'm gonna get the rest of it like dirty. And then I'll have to like turn around and clean the spot that I just got dirty, and that's gonna get dirty. It's gonna be like when you like have a dustpan and a broom, and you just gotta like keep going in circles until you collect like the very smallest line of dust you can. You know, that's gonna happen. It'll happen. It happened. Cool, so you can miss the bucket. I didn't know you could do that. I thought it was like an auto-aim kind of thing. Is it... How is it that whenever I play like chill games, it really like ruffles my feathers, but when I play like games that are supposed to be frustrating, I am completely unfazed. I think it's kind of like the comedic aspect of it. I think like it's funnier for me to get mad, you know, like not really mad. This is really not that much of an inconvenience yet, but like it's funnier for me to pretend to get mad at something that's not really an inconvenience than it is for me to get actually mad at something that is an inconvenience. You know, that thin veneer of irony is all that's separating me from yelling at my monitor and just pretending to yell at my monitor. Monitor. The English language is very weird because, like, you'll have also the expectation of relaxing games not being difficult. That's true. That is actually really true. Because, you know, this is supposed to be like a relaxing game, but I'm actually having like a difficult time with like. I'm one of those people who is like who has a hard time beginning to clean their house, but like gets into the zone later. English language is 3 languages in a trench coat trying to sneak into an R-rated movie. Yeah. Honestly. The English language is very, very weird because you're supposed to... At least the American dialect. I'm not sure if this is true for, like, Australian or British English or what have you. But in English, right... In American English, in American style English, the type that I speak... you're, like... I feel like you say words very fast, but it's very difficult to sometimes get the full, what's it called, like elucidation. What's it called, like when you sound words out? I don't remember, but like for words like senator or monitor, those iter words, like I have a hard time with those because like I say them at my normal cadence. Enunciation, that's the one. Yeah, I say them at my normal cadence, which I would say is like fairly fast. You know, I slow down sometimes for emphasis, but I would say that the normal way that I speak is like 1.25 speed on YouTube. I'm not sure how fast I speak relative to others. I think like I think like I have a nice speaking voice. I like my voice. But I do recognize that sometimes I say words very quickly, such as senator and monitor. And when that comes up, I feel like I trip up the words by trying to say them too fast. Your voice is pretty chill. Your vibes are good. Thank you. I'm glad that's the case. I say, yes, my vibes are chill, I say. As you can see, a very clear kind of elephant path worn in from, like... It's really funny because I understand how these work. Like, I understand how these bloody footprints work. That they're like transparent layers, and I've managed to put so many on them on top of the path to the incinerator that they've become, like... a solid black line. Okay, this is not working. Alright, very carefully. Just kind of dragging this over here. I love you, incinerator. You destroy the garbage around me. You cook my roast when the boss isn't looking. Yeah, I remember that was like a joke, like welcome to Carl's cooking emporium, combination cooking emporium and crematorium. You kill them, we grill them. The incinerator has 2. This changes everything. There we go. But yeah, listen. This is not like joke Pav speaking. This is like sincere Pav speaking. The history of crematoriums is so fucked up that somebody has definitely tried to make s'mores with one. Alright, like that's just... like at some point somebody has tried to make s'mores with a crematorium. God. Yeah, there are some really fucked up crematoriums. I used to listen to this American History podcast, right? I stopped after a while because like the personalities got a little grating to me. But they had some really good episodes, and one of them was about like this really messed up crematorium. They have to cremate larger folks in the morning because they do it later, they get grease fires. That's a normal thing to know. I feel like that's a completely normal thing to know. That makes sense, though. Like, you know, again, not speaking at all from an ethical or like anything standpoint. It just makes sense. Says the guy watching videos on the history of crematorium. To be fair, they were audio podcasts. they weren't video podcasts. I wasn't watching them. I was listening to them. That's the only technicality for that. You're right that is. Like, I didn't specifically seek out the crematorium ones. It's just that they kept talking about, like, weird parts of history. Like they did an episode on like the Donner Party. They did an episode on like the sanitation of New York. They did an episode on like this mail room that was completely fucked. It was like a very wide bargain bin. One of my favorites is actually the one they did on this thing called the Spite Fence. So in like the 1920s or something, right? In San Francisco, like the hilly area of San Francisco wasn't particularly popular, as, you know, San Francisco wasn't always like super urban, you know, for obvious reasons. But when the urbanization of San Francisco started, the Bob's Crematorium and Pizzeria were yesterday's loss is today's sauce. God, you know how it is with pizza sauce. Man, you just fucking know. You just know that, like, the thing is, right? The thing is, right, if that were a real restaurant, they would have to, like, if they took their eyes off the prize for a second, the health inspector guy would just fucking catch them. That's like the setting of like a potential sitcom where like really authentic Italian sauce, as in it's made from an Italian. God. Wait, did I just throw that clear through the door? No, that's fine. Yeah, authentic Italian sauce. Yeah, I bet it is. God. Anyway, back in the day. Oh, hey! Hey, everybody. How you doing? I'm Paps, a racing VTuber and an artist. Welcome Harvey and his crew to the stream. Let me do a quick shout-out here. Yeah. Harvester Core. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hang on. This is gonna take me a second. I'm not the fastest sharpshooter when it comes to raid messages. Yeah, Fashion Police Squad. I've been meaning to play that demo. We slapped the goofy out of people and sent our gnomes to steal Crocs. Congratulations on your fantastic enterprise, then. It sounds like it sounds like it's gonna be it sounds like you're, you know, I know you guys have been working on an IPO for that. I know you've been like on the market for like an angel investor. I'm glad it's taking off. But yeah, I hope you had fun. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Paps, a racing VTuber and an artist, and we've knocked over so many buckets. I think I've knocked over like at least 50 buckets. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Harp. Yeah, I know a lot of people got like post-stream rituals, so feel free to cool your heels here for a second if you'd like, or you know, feel free to do what you gotta. I'm gonna be here. I'll make sure to take care of your viewers. Better care than I've taken to clean this place up. I mean, my God, look at this place. The footsteps. Yeah, can you tell I've been around? Oops. Yeah. There were a lot of guys in here, probably. Yeah, there were like a bunch of dudes in here, very rude dudes who probably sucked at cleaning, not like me. It's actually possible to do such a shit job that you get the company liquidated. I might be on my way to do that, actually. All things considered. This is like the 8th bucket that I've spilled this playthrough alone. Like, not this playthrough, this stage alone. I cannot emphasize just how shit I am at aiming these buckets. I think I'm just really bad with buckets. I said this before. I think it's like almost a cosmic thing where I'm like, you know, I'm a bag of rice. You know, my element is, you know, my container is malleable and dry, but buckets are like hard and wet. This game makes you feel like you're in a silent comedy film. I do feel like I should put on like Buster Keaton. Charles Chaplin has like nothing on me. Like, honestly, you know, I'm just gonna say this is gonna be like method acting. Yeah, that's it. I'm method acting my slapstick comedy by being an actual clumsy little fool in the game. Maybe some Benny Hill music as you knock over several buckets. That's a great idea. You know, I've been looking for like a clip to put up on YouTube. You know, I've been looking to cut my teeth into video editing. That might be a good idea. Evil Paps is a water bucket, but then you're able to combine into cook rice with the power of fire. Yeah, that's what the sun does. It's like a microwave type thing. We do the fusion dance from Dragon Ball. We do like fusion, ha! And then like instead of like turning into one dude, the sun just blasts us, and the only thing that's left is a perfectly cooked bowl of rice. I can just use the Mr. Bean grunts as you spill your 8th Blackie bucket. Oh. I used to watch a ton of Mr. Bean. Not voluntarily, but because like it just fucking kept rerunning on like the TV where I used to live. like if you tuned into like the children's TV show channel, like 8 times out of 10 you would get some fucking Mr. Bean on your goddamn television set. Paps, aim for the water. I am trying. I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying. It's not that I don't aim at the water. It's that I just walk into it. Is the thing. My accuracy is perfect. It's just that I'm a pain train that can't be stopped. I'm a steam locomotive. I'm burning hot. God. No, like actually have the water at the center of your screen. That one didn't even get on the ground. I am... You know, I think at this point, I've kind of... The good... You know, you have to look on the... Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay. You know, you have to look on the bright side of this. On the bright side of any of this, the floor is thirsty, parched, you need to feed it. Oh, I'm so full from 15 million gallons of bloody water. But one more. Yeah. You know, on the bright side, you know, at least now people will... You know, I don't think I think I fucked myself out of wearing a maid dress, even ironically at this point, because like somebody's just gonna take a look at my track record in this game, and somebody's gonna take a look at me in a maid dress and be like, this bag of rice can't clean for shit. You know, like I have like, there was an alternate universe where I accidentally aced this game. And then I just got myself a little maid dress. That's actually what I should have made my prop instead of a mop. I feel like I maybe should have made myself a little maid dress, but that would have taken like way too much time. Yeah, the thing I don't tell people about these props that I make for myself, right, is that I actually make them like wear the maid dress anyway because there's surely an audience for the rice bag and a dress. I mean, you know, it's one of those situations of like the Field of Dreams, right? Build it and they will come. You know, you have to like create. It's what, you know, the market for VTubing is one of those where like you have to create the product before you know there will be a market for it. I should play this. Yeah, I mean, you did play with like Worry the other day. I remember seeing that for the Worry birthday stream. But yeah, I agree that like, yeah. However, this kind of seems like your kind of game, and I was good at it. No, you guys definitely knew what you were doing. I kind of just went into this with my only exposure to the game of it beforehand being that one stream. So, as you can see, I wasn't at my most. You know, this certainly wouldn't be the peak of my power level, but this game does not explain shit. Yeah, no. Hell, I could be doing a terrible job. Maybe I wasn't supposed to burn up all those barrels on it that said biohazard, but I wouldn't know. Yeah, no, I feel like Harp would definitely fit into this thing. You're not actually. Oh, for real? Well, let's just pretend I didn't do that, then. What else do you do with biohazards? Apparently cultivate them in a science laboratory, it seems. You know, it seemed to work out pretty great for these guys. How do you lose a biohazard? You forget to cherish it. Store them in a specified area and leave them as someone else's problem. God. I feel like there's a metaphor you could do there for like corporate work. There's an area by the other door to stack up the barrels, and then an area to stack up crates by the punch clock. Oh, word? Put in a weapon and shoot it at people. Alright, hang on, let's see. Garlic. Tyrant wins beauty pageant. You're an inspiration to us all, Mr. Dong. Yeah, that's inspiring, alright. Anyway. Oh, shit, is this where I was supposed to put him? Lone survivor escapes. Billions lost. Breaking. Word has reached us of an incident aboard commercial mining freighter, the Nostradamus, where all but one of the crew were slaughtered by an alien entity. Reports say that one survivor, a Helen Shredley, managed to defeat the entity and escape. Intel suggests that a substantial cleanup operation will be required. There is not much more to report right now. We'll have more as the story develops. This has been Rice O'Clock News, because there is no time in space. Good night. There's a painted outline of the floor underneath you. Oh, there sure is, huh? Listen, this game does not come with an instruction manual. That was really good, thank you. I thought this was just like set dressing. I did not know that those lines were diegetic. Alright, well, we can take a little break from mopping everything up and just throw these boxes on here. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I already read this. I like how you can throw these clear through the flames. Go, my child, be free! Fly, little licorice, fly! Alright, down you go. Hoo-ah! 3-point shot. God, I do miss like older games where like you had a collision sound for literally everything. That's peak, all right? You know how like initially a bunch of indie games were like done intentionally in pixel art style to have that kind of retro appeal and kind of play into the nostalgia factor? I feel like you could almost do that for like janky physics with like a lot of collision effects these days. Like I feel like that's the equivalent of nostalgia bait these days, you know, given the kind of games that were released. You know, the Unreal Engine was quite a champ. You can do such a shit job at cleanup that you will not only get the company liquidated, your office will be flooded with death threats from your coworkers. Local bag of rice does such shit job at cleaning that somehow the universe gets a stain on it. God, yeah. I'm going to do such a bad job of cleaning that I'm gonna leave like a stain on the universe. Like at the corner of your vision, there's always going to be like a little like dead pixel. That's gonna be my work. That's gonna be my friggin' testament. You know, that's going to be my version of penicillin, is just like keeping a permanent smear on the world. You know, like those smudges that you get on glasses sometimes? That's just gonna be like what I leave behind. Yeah, there is a petition going around to see who will be part of the lynch mob. Yeah, it's like the reverse of a tontine. It's more like a raffle to see who gets to like plant the knife in you first. You know, it is like, but like the thing is, right? When you use a human instead of a piñata, what you're really going for is quality instead of quantity, vis-a-vis the amount of violence you can inflict onto it. You know, that's like the benefit of having stuff in effigy, is that you can just beat the shit out of it over and over again. But like if you're just attacking the actual dude, you know, you only live once, and you can only get beat to death once. Is the thing. God, I will say, like, doing a complete 180 from that very dark topic that I just suggested. In my home country, there used to be this thing called El Año Viejo, which we did every New Year, and what it basically was is that we would make like an effigy, right? Not of any particular politician, although I guess you could make one of a politician if you were so inclined. God, this is the worst. This is the most shit pile ever. This is the worst pile anybody has ever seen. I love it. It's like a Jenga tower if like a bunch of monkeys on a typewriter made it. It's like playing Jenga with like those like really sanded smooth shards of glass you can find on a beach. Caution, wet floors. Oh yeah, yeah, no. I should have put like I should have put those down like all the way around where I mess up with the buckets. All right, we'll get this kind of like going down first. I can't get this to go down, right? Ah, there we go. Man, I can smell my neighbor cooking something with onions and garlic. I am really jealous. Oh yeah, hang on. I may not be super good at cleaning, but I did find out the funniest thing you can do here. Hang on. Oh no, come on. Man, this is like a reverse jackpot. You know, like how allegedly in Japan sometimes a vending machine will give you 2 drinks instead of 1, or like, you know, for any non-functional vending machine. I know that's like an actual like built-in feature for some vending machines, but like, but that can't happen on accident. I remember, I remember this one time at the airport. I was just about to head into a flight, and I was kind of thirsty, so I went to go grab a water bottle from a vending machine. And, you know, come on now. The good news is that, like, at least I did it very close to the water machine. Anyway, I was working. Pretend you did not forget you saw that. Anyway, I was at this airport and I wanted to get some water, so naturally I went over to a vending machine which had that friggin' overpriced mineral water or whatever they have at airports, right? So I went to get myself some water. First bottle, yeah, that's fine. You know, a bottle comes out, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this, you know, that's normal. That's how a vending machine is supposed to work. You put in money and you get a bottle. And then it spit out another one, and I was like, oh, lucky. Yeah, that's nice. And then it spit out a third, and a fourth, fifth, sixth. We were about 11 bottles in when I ran out of space in my bag to store them. And I was like, I'm not sure what my duty of care is in this situation. Like, once you know, 2 bottles is a lucky coincidence. I don't think, you know, I feel like that's a negligible crime almost. Like, if you get a second bottle in your vending machine, that's not even a crime. I don't think that's, if you take it, I don't think that's really a crime. I think that's just fate smiling upon you that at one time. But if it's like 11 bottles and you have just somehow stumbled onto the one bit in like a comedy film where like a bottle just like, I feel like the only thing that would have made the scene any better was if if I was like, are you done yet? And the vending machine just spit a bottle straight at my head. You know, I feel like that was all that was missing. I feel like that was a bit in like a children's movie that they would show during a preview. Oh yeah. Did they end up like, I forget, I don't keep, Viscera clean up detail XX. My brother in Christ, you're cleaning up your crime scenes and disposing of evidence. What are you talking about? Yeah, God, I like to imagine that that while I'm just like doing this bullshit, the company is just like spying on me. Like you have some dude who is paid to like monitor employee chatter at all times, and you just hear me rapping like, "They call my girl a vegan because she say my meat is murder," and like he's just like trying to figure out how to get you killed on the next assignment. Like. I feel pity for the one dude who has to like play mission control for the guy who's an amateur SoundCloud rapper. The company is 100% listening to you. Ah, nice. I better come up with some worse raps then. God. I could never cut it as a SoundCloud as a SoundCloud rapper because First of all, I'm not that I am not a rapper to begin with. Like I don't have that kind of skill set. I don't believe. But second of all, I can't make music either. So really, what it would just be is just me like glogging 3 hours into Cakewalk with the worst fucking beat you've ever heard in your existence. One of the levels is literally cleaning the aftermath of a unionization attempt from the janitors. Huh. Look at me, I'm in the house like carpet. I'm in the house like carpet. Yeah. Yeah, not to mention, I'm pretty sure I can't get tattoos. As somebody who's made of mochi and like my bag is made of rice, like I could very conceivably just draw on my face and call that a tattoo, but like theoretically speaking, I literally cannot get tattoos because a tattoo is something you like do by puncturing skin and depositing ink beneath it. Skin tone, chicken bone, bugle chrome, no home flip, phone disowned, ice cream cone, garden gnome, extra chromosome, metronome, dimmadome, dino, full blown, monochrome student loan, Indiana Jones overgrown, Flintstone XY hormone, friendzone Sylvester Stallone, Sierra Leone AutoZone, professionally seen silver Patron head. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I don't know if that's like a thing that's supposed to be there. If you wrote that down just now, then I don't know. I think I have to applaud. Like I think I have to like actually stand up and applaud right here. Oh, very cool how like the smearing of the blood texture actually looks like the blood was smeared. Yeah, no, my VCDXX desperately wishing the murdered vegetables backtrack and kill you. Yeah, he's just like Googling on his phone like, is it legal? Do I still have to pay severance if I murder my employee? Yeah, that's, you know, I bet that's why I keep getting like chunks of meat in my like equipment. It's just the exec trying to get back at me indirectly by like, you know, that's kind of like their passive aggressive way of like trying to get me to quit, is to just like, you know, it's like the equivalent of like in school when like they'll like, I don't know, take your pencils when you're not looking or some shit. It's the equivalent of that. They're just hoping I'll take the hint and try to leave. Unfortunately, I'm too persistent and broke to lose this job, so... Yeah, if they want to get rid of this rice bag, they're gonna have to try a little bit harder. Yeah, he's just looking up exorcism methods, most painful to least. Yeah, I mean, I just imagine like I should I like, you know, I did incinerate the jukebox earlier, right? You repeatedly do a shit job, but you just do a good enough job that they can't legally fire you. Oh, this is probably the biohazard space, huh? I'll have to go back and get some of those barrels then. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine like they felt like usually the guy just like beatboxes like to the jukebox, and they saw me incinerate the jukebox earlier, and were like, "Oh, thank God, he's finally shutting the hell up," and then I just start freestyling. They're like, "No, no." Oh man. You know, I'm actually doing a pretty good job now. I think I've finally gotten like the hang of it. Okay, gonna go eat and shower. Good job with cleanup. Will do. Thanks. Thanks for sticking by. Enjoy your shower. Hope you have a great night, and I will talk to you later. All right. Let's see. Oh, you can set stuff down like normally with the left mouse button. I didn't know that. Or I mean with the right mouse button. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. That probably would have been useful like 3 hours ago. How long ago did I start streaming? It's been like an hour and a half at least. Where did I put my bucket? I I need you all to know that like I was desperately fighting. When you can look up a guide for the game, it makes like so much easier. It's not even funny. Yeah, I bet it does. I'm imagining that like if I read the instructional manual, it'll make this game much easier on me. But yeah, I need you all to know that I almost mixed up my muscle memory and pressed right mouse button when I set the bucket down, which would have sent the bucket flying as I smacked it to the moon and back with my broom. So it's a good thing I didn't do that. Okay. There we go. Oh man. Wait, is this guy doing the... Is this guy throwing up the horns? Oh no, wait, his fingers are just cut off. That's sad. I thought he was doing like the rocker sign, but like, nah, he just had his hands cut off. His fingers cut off. Dismemberment is not very rock and roll. You know, the good thing is that I've graduated from spilling every bucket to just spilling buckets that are full of clean water, which I think is a major improvement because at least then I don't have to clean everything up. I just chucked that bit of gore into the bucket like it's spittoon. Alright. Okay. Nice. Alright. Come with me, Bucket. We have much work to do. So I accidentally misclicked right there. That I accidentally misclicked just there. That was completely on accident. I need to like stop moving around so much when I'm carrying a bucket. I think. I feel like that's the only way to stop this cycle. Come here, you. God. May dress be damned. My boy can't clean for shit. Ah, man. Huh, that's weird. That stain just does not seem to want to go. Excuse me. Jammed? With what? No way. Jammed? What do you mean jammed? There we go. Tell me you're jammed. Jam this. Son of a... Ah! Wow, dude. Really? I could have died. Alright, here we go. 3-point shot. Oh, I almost got that in the bucket. Alright, I bet I can get this one in the bucket. Hang on. I bet I can get this one in the bucket. Alright. Boom. Ah, so close. Alright, time to do what we actually came here to do, though. Oops. Alright. Ooh. I'm glad that I practiced my 3-point shots earlier, because now I can do them like a pro. Maybe I should have joined the basketball. Maybe I should have gotten into the NBA draft instead of becoming a janitor. Alright. Dr. Gaywood. That's Dr. Gaywood, PhD, motherfucker. Yeah, he didn't go to plant medicine school for 3 years just to be called Mr. Gaywood. That's always really funny. I wish more careers had like proper titles so that you could do that bit. Yeah, like like I mean, I have a QuickBooks certification, but like that doesn't give me any particular title. Not to mention it took me like a week and a half to actually like get that certification. God. You know, a lot of people talk stuff about like how the most messed up micro communities on the internet are in like these secluded like Discord servers. I am willing to bet you that the most abundant, most grotesque fraud in the world is being committed by one QuickBooks account, by one dude who is QuickBooks certified and doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I guarantee it. What does that make? Like 13 buckets I spilled over? Probably more, let's be honest. You know, not counting the clean buckets. I think that's at least 13 buckets that I've spilled over. And I shall spill again! This man has... Yeah, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys this, but as a creature created by the sun, I do technically have some degree of diplomatic immunity. And I did apply a while back for a license to kill, but like, you know how it is. You fill out the form 235B, and you were supposed to fill out form 235B-A. Long story short, I ended up with a license to spill, which, yeah, it seems you do seem to have like distinction classes for that sort of thing. It is very much like a case, much like in, you know, how like in like RPG literature or whatever, they have like ranking systems for the adventurers. There is like a platinum rank. You get free karate lessons when you reach bronze rank. Yeah, anyway, I did try to apply for a license to kill again, but then I just did the 235C, and that gave me a license to grill. You know, some people might have said that it's not worth the trade-off, but this delicious steak that I made the other day begs otherwise. Yeah. Fun fact, I did actually have a license to chill, but I got that thing revoked at like age 19. Yeah. May dress be damned, my boy can work a grill. Yeah. It is, sincerely, it is my dream to someday be part of one of those photo compilations of people in very well done cosplay just doing the most random shit ever. Like that one that I think I remember seeing, like, I think it was like one of those Studio Trigger animes, like somebody cosplaying a girl from one of those, and she was like just fucking working a grill with a cowboy hat that had a Naruto headband on it. Capitalism naturally revokes your license to chill when you become an adult, and even then only because child labor is illegal. Yeah, no. Yeah, like, the thing is, right, I have a very chill vibe, but I am surprisingly tightly wound. At least that's what I feel. I feel like that's everybody, though. I feel like everybody feels like they're way too tense. Wait, am I almost done? I think I'm almost done. It's always people with the best sense of humor who are the most stressed. Yeah. I need, like, you know, like those antisocial social club hoodies that were super popular a while back. I need one of those that says, like, I clown to cope instead. Yeah, I feel like you could make that like a lifestyle brand, like Pagliacci or some shit. You know, have a stylish little monochrome logo and everything. I bet that could be like a what do you call, valid business venture. I feel like you could turn. Only I would look at my own anxiety and be like, you could turn this into a lifestyle brand. I know this because everyone tells me I'm so funny, and like my last job made me want to jump off the nearest gentrified apartment complex. Yeah, I mean, like, that would bring down the house prices. So, God, we need to start. I feel like we need to, you know, in Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 is a great game. I actually like Saints Row is basically GTA, but like with one of those like squeaky pairs of clown shoes on, and it recognizes that from the third game onward. But I started the series with Saints Row 3, and I had a lot of fun with the game. I actually recently replayed it, but I actually had an even better time with Saints Row 2. The character customization was just much better, frankly speaking. And one of the mini games that you can do in those, you can do a bunch of side activities in that game as mini games, and you get like rewards like better ammo or whatever. Who cares about all that? One of the side activities is essentially you driving down housing prices by hijacking a septic truck and just spraying. How the fuck am I supposed to reach up there? I'm gonna need some of those crates. Anyway, the goal of the minigame was to spray rich neighborhoods down with the contents of a septic tank to lower land prices for this speculator. And I feel like we need to do that in real life, I think. You know, as kind of like an actionable praxis. I feel like we're like maybe 1 or 2 really bad years away from that becoming like just some dude going full on Joker mode and just commandeering a septic tank for that purpose. This is how we're going to create the housing market crash. Yeah, because, you know, a lot of, you know, the thing is, right, a lot of people will say some bullshit like, oh, actually, inflation, you know, like, we're going right now through a period of incredible inflation. All right, like in June and July, in Canada at least, the kind of like percentage of inflation for the month was 8% plus. All right, so it was 8.1% in June and 8.1% in July, and that just means that things got like 8% more expensive twice in a row. And I imagine that for August it wasn't much better. So the way that economists try to curb inflation is by actually increasing the interest prices, because that actually kind of, you know, I don't remember the exact sciences of it, but it's supposedly increasing the interest rates is supposed to curb inflation to some extent. It's not a very delicate tool by any means. I understand that, like, that is like one common criticism of it, is that it's more like a sledgehammer in a situation where a scalpel would be more suited. But it's the only tool that they have like power over. So it's just what they do. Anyway, It's because people are supposed to borrow less if interest rates are increased. Right, okay, and that decreases inflation. Right, okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah. I like that we like tag teams like knowledge stuff sometimes. Like I will say something that's like not quite right, and you will just like spot me. I really appreciate that. I need somebody to make sure that I'm not saying wrong stuff on accident. I need like a, you know how like dudes will have like people spotting them at the gym. I need something like that for my stream where somebody just can like fact check the bullshit that I talk about real quick just to make sure that I'm not completely off base. Yeah, glad to help. Anyway, right. So I forgot actually what I was talking about. Okay, we were talking about the septic tank minigame from Saints Row 2. I remember that much. Then we were talking about inflation. Right. Okay. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought, but that's fine. I think I kind of lost it when I started explaining the concept of inflation. That's fine, honestly. Do I have any more barrels in here? Or, you know, biohazard barrels? Oops. Oh no. Man, I had great expectations for this game, but it really has been a barrel of laughs. Yeah. Now that I understand a little bit better of it, a little bit more about the mechanics of it, I think I'm on quite the roll. How many more do I have in me? Yeah. I really employed some outside of the box thinking with some of these cleaning techniques. Is that the last one I got? I think that's the last one I got. Okay, I think that's the last one I got. Maybe I could do something with like cylinders? No, I don't know what I could do with cylinders in terms of puns. Once you start going into like 3-syllable words for your puns, that's when you know you're kind of like, you really got to dig deep to kind of like deliver the punchline. I was cleaning something. I remember that I was cleaning something. Right, you. So help me God, I'm gonna jump high enough to get there. Okay, that looks very stable and sturdy. Yes, this is... Man, OSHA is gonna build a fucking statue of me once I'm done with this place. Oh. Yes! Janitor without limits. What's this? Barony Colham. Yeah, I think that was the one that's supposed to be a Half-Life reference. Alright. We're gonna need more crate. What just happened? Oh, I think like I got like pulled closer to the scanner thing, but like because of the barrel in the way, I think it kind of like messed it up. I think that's what happened just then. Yes. More pile. I could probably just grab these, actually, come to think of it. Excuse me. Alright, how do I, like... The problem is that these cubes are of different sizes as well, right? So... Wait, do I have a clean mop? Oh, I'm gonna need to go back and clean my mop. Where's my bucket? Okay. Maneuver gently. And he lines up the shot. Alright, cool. One step forward, two steps back. Lord, spare me from this awful bucket spillage. I swear. Come to think of it, I'm not super good at cleaning, like, in real life either. I can get it done. You know, I lived in a boarding school for a little bit, and every Tuesday, without failure, they would force us to do a deep clean of our rooms, and we had to, like, it was always kind of interesting because, you know, it did keep the rooms clean, but it also did, but we also did have, like, one mop to share between, like, 13 rooms, which was pretty funny. And by funny, I mean, like, you actually had to fight for the mop, almost. So what ended up happening a lot is that I would actually, you know, because they didn't, like, give us, like, vacuum cleaners or anything. I mean, we barely had the budget for more than one mop. So what ended up happening is that like, you know, we had to wipe down the surfaces and everything. So I do have some experience with, like, cleaning. Like, I'm not completely incompetent when it comes to cleaning, but it's just like that was that, and like that place was like all like tile and everything, and like the place where I live right now is like hardwood floor, so I don't have much experience with that. You know, same ditto university. It was all like that weird glossy laminate stuff. Not a weird glossy laminate flooring, so I'm not super familiar with it or how to clean it. Did that spill over the bucket? I sort of got it. That spilled over the bucket. Okay, no, the bucket's still standing. The box has spared my wrath today. Because you know what happens to the boxes that misbehave, right? They go in the incinerator. Like, that's as materially close as I can get these boxes to experiencing hell as like I feasibly can. Like, that's like about as much power as I'm gonna have over these inanimate objects. Huh. Hang on, I got an idea. Can I, like... Come on. Come on. Physics engine, be a lady tonight. No, okay, that's not gonna work. Oop. Yeah. Honestly, I think I would have a lot of fun in a job that involved moving around boxes for a little bit. I feel like if I, like, volunteered in a place and my entire job was to move boxes for, like, an afternoon, I think I would have a great time. You know, a buddy of mine and I used to help out at the local food bank. We used to do stuff like, you know, sort out produce that had, like, defects and stuff so that we could, like, package it into boxes and everything. I actually had a lot of fun with that place. I should hit him up and see if he's still volunteering, because I would love to try out for that again. But I do recognize that if that was my job every day, I would, like, develop back problems, like, immediately. Unless I was, like, stance the hell up and did everything in a horse stance, in which case I would just develop knee problems instead. Speaking of knee problems, I think I'm just about done here, actually. Oh, hey, I work at a food pantry, and I love doing that without the pressure of getting yelled at for sitting down for a few minutes. That is true. If you are volunteering at a place, you can sit down for a couple minutes. Yeah. Now, definitely, what I've come to realize is that I definitely need more reasons to kind of do physical activity. The thing is, right, by nature, you know, as a little gremlin man, I do have a very sedentary lifestyle by nature. So what I think I need is actual, like, lifestyle reasons to start hauling stuff around. You know, maybe not a career exactly per se, but like maybe I can become one of those dudes who, like, just, like, carries around a bag of bricks everywhere. You know, I don't think that's an actual type of dude. I don't know that that's the type of dude, but, like, maybe I could start carrying, like, a brick in my backpack. You know, going out or around on the town. I do hear that strongman exercises are supposed to be very good for you. I know that, like, simulating work as part of your exercise routine is actually much more beneficial to overall strength compared to just like pumping iron and working muscles directly. Because you're kind of teaching your body to work in unison, so to speak. Oh man, there's some things I've probably forgotten to drop, but they're probably not important. Also, hi. Hey Derp, how you doing? Yeah, you came right on time. We're kind of in the final phases of cleaning this place up. This place looked bad, and it got worse for a while. Doing well? Hey, that's great to hear. Yeah, this place looked bad, and then I made it worse. But now it's nice. It's clean. It's not it's not gonna be like flea infested or anything. Hey Ben, how you doing? Yeah, welcome to stream. All right. Can I also pick this up or okay? No, this is just a prop now. Okay, we got the doing peachy. Hey, that's great to hear. Ah, missed the spot. Oh, yeah, I do remember that I can actually achieve a means of locomotion by smacking this thing around. Hydrate, thank you. There I go. I wonder if there are speed runs for these things. There are definitely speed runs for this game, but I'm wondering what they look like more than anything. Because I imagine that it would be very efficient looking, but I don't know, like, I can't conceptualize what it would look like. Like, what's like the world best for level 1 of Viscera cleanup detail? I wonder. I could probably Google that after I wrap up here, which should be right about now. Oh wait, I missed a couple things. Hang on. I like how I've just graduated from like trying to place things directly into like the incinerator or anything to just to straight up 3-point shotting just everything. El Fatso crisps. Yeah, you can tell that this game was made by British developers because they call them crisps instead of chips. I feel like I would make a fantastic... You know how like in anime they have to use like knockoff versions of products to avoid copyright infringement? I feel like I'd be really good at making those. Like, would you care for a bag of burrito lays? Okay, I think I am done here for real this time though. I am proud of my performance and certain it will meet with approval. All right. How'd I do? Demoted. Fuck. You return to office after doing the You return to your office after doing the barest minimum asked of you. You know you're gonna get some hard-ass inspector complaint about your work, leaving you without safety equipment, but you don't care. You decide instead to crack open a Fat Man and watch some alien porn on your Bitterman 500. Fucked up the cream eating crispy rice. No. God. Whatever. Oops. What's this? Subject: Dear Jackass. Dear Jackass, you stink like doggy doo-doo, dude. I hope you fall down the stairs and die. Your songs / movies / art / work / face sucks. Bad. P.S. Eat shit and die. This message was generated by hatemail.com. Super low price hate mail delivered directly to your target. Pick from a host of favorites. Hatemail.com. Don't be hating, be mailing. Dodgy Doug. This must be the death threats that Harvey was talking about. I've seen worse. I give it like a solid 7. Litter crashes Cyborg OS. Scientists from a nearby moon are furious after one of their cyborg prototypes somehow escaped and made it to the station, where it had a critical error, shut down, fell over, and somehow exploded. Its data core suggests a rare bug in Cyborg's code caused it to crash after citing station trash. Administration board members are in talks with the scientists to resolve the issue and see that justice is done as swiftly as possible. As it so happens, the sanitation crew is currently under investigation for their involvement. I don't know, telling you to eat shouldn't die because you're a dude who has middle schooler stuff. Yeah. It's not even middle schooler stuff. It's like stupid high... Like, the thing is, right? Middle schoolers still don't swear when they write, like, death threats. They call you like a... They say, like, I feel like middle school is when you start, like, graduating to death threats, but it's only in high school when you start using unnecessary swearing. If sanitation crew was employed to work on this sector, I didn't see a sign of their work. The facility was a mess. More than once, I got blood on my suit after slipping on some unholy remnant of one of our employees. Sounds like a skill issue. I should think that if the cleaning crew had been here, there would have at least been some indication of sanitation protocols being followed. I would hope management intends to persecute these incompetent employees. The next time I go on an inspection, I demand proper protective clothing. Whatever. Oh yeah, he said I could send emails, right? Performance 80%. Time taken 2 hours. Team size 1. Concerning Athena's Wrath. Company records, blah blah blah. Worksite details. Lead technician worksite. Time taken. Report. Okay, report particulars. Accuracy 10%. Death reports. What? 0%. Incident severity none. Efficient. What? Oh shoot! Was I supposed to like do something? Oh shoot! I feel like I maybe had to like do some other stuff. Oh well. Let's get out of here. All right. Leave the intros be. It's weird. It's a way of saying like clocking out for the day. I feel like if you worked in like a 7-Eleven at in the Bloodborne place, that's what they would ask you. Yeah, okay. Let's go find somebody to raid while I also look up what the world best time is on what do you call Viscera cleanup detail. Detail world record or speed run. Let's see here. Blah blah blah. Release 2015. Athena's Wrath. 5 minutes 47 seconds to complete it at 70%. That is about as much as I did. 100%ing it means it was in 11 minutes and 57 seconds. Damn. I think I'm just bad at this game, actually. Alright, I was gonna check on something. Right, who all is streaming? Oh, Marburst is finishing Mario Galaxy. Let's go and say hi to them. Where's the friggin' buttons for rating? Alright, so what was I gonna say? Right, okay. So Saturday I will actually be having my stream anniversary. And yeah, I'm gonna put a proper announcement for that today. Expect to see a lot of goofy stuff going on, but it's gonna be a very fun little thing. We're gonna do some retrospective stuff. We're gonna be playing some video games. It'll be a nice chance to kick back and reflect on what's happened. Yeah, it's already been a year of me, of me just doing some absolute word crimes on Twitch.tv. It definitely doesn't feel like a year, but yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, so look forward to that, and yeah, we'll see you all later. Bye.